Shalom, shalom. Out here in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Already, being the brother I know. About to get started in a few minutes. To prophesy, go into these scriptures, you know, and do what we got to do and warn the people, man, of what's coming to Babylon the Great, man. Okay? That's our job, man. That's our job. Brothers coming from work, this is the #1 job, you know? All the jobs we doing now, working out here, is all vanity. This is our real job. Come out here and warn the people, man. You always the Bible, regardless what comes in your way, this is your job. We make sure we get to work for this devil. We gotta make sure we come over here and work for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. No matter what. Shalom, shalom. Hey, for you brothers, that lesson that I did, you know, earlier today, Esau, I don't know if he was playing with the algorithm or the audio. That's the first time that ever happened to me. You know, where I do a screen record and I download it on YouTube, and the audio you couldn't hear it. So something happened. I tried everything. You know, hey, it was a spiritual lesson, man. The prayer of the son of Sirach, man, and you know, we're gonna need those prayers in the time that we're coming into, man. So I redid it through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, brothers and sisters. Lord willing, check it out on Saints of Jersey and be edified through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay? Because that's the time we live in, man. We need prayer, we need faith, we need these ingredients, man. So, you know, shalom, shalom. You ready up? All right. We got the chariot right there, always waiting for us. Every Wednesday when we out here through the spirit of Yahweh Shem. Well, today's Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, so we have to change up, you know, our schedule. So, and as you can see, let me show you, brothers. Look who's waiting for us, always here. Okay. Call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You see it? Let me start moving the camera. There we go. Call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The chariots of Israel, Yasharallah. They don't miss a beat, man. They don't miss a beat, man. They're always out here, making sure we protect it at all times. Call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And that's how serious it's getting, brothers. That now the chariots are being manifested like on a daily to you brothers. And we're not the only ones. There's, hey, matter of fact, Saturday, man. Shalom, shalom, brothers. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we give all praises and all the glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Ta'adash, Shalom, Yahweh, Shalom, Yahshalam. Double honors to the head elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom. She said, brothers out there, we're speaking to those among the house of the faith. The hope for elect, that's what we're out here for. We're trying to seal the elect. We use the uniform, the internet, the spirit. Hey, the scripture said, the Lord said that told Ezekiel to prophesy to the four winds. Right? So now we had this dude a couple of weeks ago, and he sat in front of us, and he was listening. And he was asking some questions, you know, and we was edifying him. And I don't know, he said something arrogant. He said, remember the cat? He was like, he said, I'm the only audience, something like that. Oh yeah, with a chair. He sat down, and he was like, I'm your only audience. You know, which was a very arrogant, carnal thing. But we spiritual out here, so you know, we just shrugged it off, and we told him, like, look, man, we're prophesying the angels are our audience. You know, we got down some, and we showed him to look up, and he looked up, and the chariot was right there. And we said, you see that? That's the chariot of Yahushua.
Truck driver.
He's a truck driver.
That's kind of smart.
Yeah, he confirmed it. Yeah, matter of fact, because he was a truck driver. Hey. So when he looked back and he saw, you know, he was like, he already knew, like, oh, that's not a star. I'll be seeing those a lot. Yeah, so he confirmed that was, he said UFO, but we know they are the angels of the Lord, the chariots. All right? Which is always here. It stays here the whole time. When me and the brother finish up, it's with us. When we go home and follow us, call on Yahushua. So, you know, we told him, man, you know, we don't need you, man. If anything, you need to listen. Because our audience that we need to be, and the angels around us, they our audience. The spirit of Yahushua is with us. And the most important, the judge, the king that sits on his throne, Yahweh. He's the most important thing. He's looking down at us, man. We don't care who's not watching. We don't care. We don't give a damn who stops by and don't listen. We at the point right now, playtime is over. Playtime is over. World War III, rumors of war. Jacob's trouble is at hand. There's no playtime is over. So we don't waste time with people no more. You either don't get it, you got it. You want to listen, you don't. You want to walk down the block, walk down the block. We ain't dealing with no foolery. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. We're here to do the Lord's work, man. Yahweh Shemi Shah told us to be watchmen. That's what we're doing. We're out here letting the people know the warnings about World War III, all the spiritual things that's about to come upon this place, Babylon the Great. You know? So forget about the audience, man. We got an audience. The heavens, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, by Shemi Shah, the angels, man. We're not here to please anybody. We're here to do a work. The Lord, we're the time of the prophets, man. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, this is Revelation. This is what our Lord said this here. This Christ said this to John, man. Revelation 22, verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. We had a time where these men want to go and knock yourself out, have fun in Great Babylon. That's your lot, man. Go right on ahead.
doors of heaven is opening for the elect, but they close it for you if you don't even know it. You think at the last minute you just going to jump into this thing and get right with God, right? That's not how it works. So men like that guy that came out here, that was 2 weeks ago, is very, very arrogant. And that's Jake. That's Jake Rich. Jake is very arrogant right now. Jake is very puffed up. So that's the Most High rising up that lion, man. You understand? But see, that's the thing with this Israelite thing. He's an Israelite. He knew he was an Israelite. He was very carnal. They looking for a show. These new Israelites that's coming to this thing here, like the apostle said, this thing of ours. They don't like when the apostle say that. This thing of ours. But it is. It is ours. And we the hopeful elect, it belongs to the elect first. So this thing of ours, that these other Israelites are coming in, they're coming in to have a good time. Maybe you go over Babylon. You're looking for something new. Right? Maybe you're looking for a bigger totem pole to your reputation. Maybe you say you look good, you attract more women. Whatever it is, you're coming in for the other aspect of this scholarship. So therefore the Lord said, hey man, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. That's an unjust thing. You're supposed to be in this thing transforming, man. You're supposed to be putting over how much you got. That's the old man dying, which means your old habits, your old lust, your old desires dying, and the new man growing. So it says, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he that is filthy, let him be filthy still. We ain't out here for a crowd. Do you know the hopeful elect is small? It's called the remnant. What's the remnant of something? Look the word up. It's the leftovers. You know how you gonna eat that damn Thanksgiving plate this Thursday? It's gonna be a remnant you gonna scrape in the garbage. Right? That's the remnant, the leftovers. And that's what the Lord is looking for. And the remnant is lonely. They're contrite. They're broken at this time. They're not looking for fame and glory, man. They're looking for an out to this place, an out to this system, an out of great Babylon, period. That's what they looking for. They ain't looking for 20, 30 men up under them so you can give orders and look good in front of these cameras, man. You know the Lord said he's going to set up a small sanctuary. We went over that last week. This is the small sanctuary. Jeremiah, I think it's the 5th chapter. The Lord said I should gather you two of a city, one of a family, man. But these Israelites don't get it. That's why they all gathering up at the Barclays Center. What's going on down there? Looking for another, once again, looking for an audience. Now this thing is hot, huh? Now the Israelite thing is hot. So you got a lot of Israelites, oh man, we in the news. They doing interviews. You know what? It's time to go on back out here to camp. Get some of that limelight. It's not about the limelight. So again, he was off. And he got cut because of that. And we told him, pick up your chair. How you gonna come out here with a damn chair? You're a grown ass man. Look, we got chairs. Y'all see us with the chair. I got major back issues. This I got major back issues. That's no into it. So you see these chairs are not for show. They're to be used in a time of emergency when we need it. But this guy come out here, he helped you. He comes out here with a little damn stool to sit down in front of us like we a damn zoo. Like he just paid $10 to see us dance and shuffle and make his ass happy before he going down the street to get a damn burger. That's what these Israelites are looking for, man. See, the Lord will destroy. He said, I'm going to start with the house first. What's that, 1 Peter 4:17? The Lord will start with us that got the garments on. Why? Because if you got the garments on, that represent, these fringes represent you know what's going on. This ribbon of blue represents you know what's going on. So for all y'all fringes, ribbon of blue, you mark yourself. So the Lord is going to start with us first. Do you know that? Then He's going to start. That's why while all these prophecies are happening, what else is happening? The false Christ, the false anointeds are being exposed, man. At the same time, the MOTP is coming, Third World War is coming, Jacob trouble is coming, what's being exposed? The phony Israelites. That's all part of prophecy too. So you gotta let them play their part. They ain't trying to fix you, man. I can't fix this man. Look, when you think about this, you can't fix yourself. You didn't wake yourself up. So now that you want, we can put on this elect, right? But at the end of the day, the Lord gotta fix our loose screws, man. He gotta come in with the wrench and start bolting up the elect and tighten us up. So we gotta wait for our Lord Yahushua before we start to grow and move to the next level. These Israelites not thinking that. They thinking they can fix themselves by keeping the law. Didn't Paul have to straighten that out back in the Galatians, back in Corinth? Why? Because they kept slipping. They kept going back to the law, thinking, I'm gonna fix myself out because I don't get caught no more. I'm gonna fix myself out because I don't commit adultery no more. So now you better. That's not how this thing works. They show you not growing, man. You can't fix yourself. You can't save yourself. The Lord can only do that. That's what the whole election is about. You've been elected. These men are not talking like that. The Lord said it again, man. So read it again. He that is unjust, let him be unjust then. Let me try to deal with these guys. Rebuke them. The Lord said that we are a defender of the gospel, right? We come out, we rebuke them, and it's really in the spirit of love. When you think about it, you know how? It's really in the spirit of love when you come out here, because at the end you want brothers to get up, do the right thing, get serious about your house shop. You really want that. You really see that. You know, there's a lot of intelligent brothers that's waking up. But sorry to say, our Lord is not looking for intelligence. He's not looking for great debaters. He's looking for his elect, and that's through the Spirit. The Lord said, Paul said, God be, let's get it close.
I know the Spirit be everywhere. We're going to get that.
Okay.
But you can get that afterwards.
Okay.
The Spirit, the Spirit, you can't control the Spirit. Man. The Spirit goes, and you have a precept, another precept will come. You know, that's how this works, man.
Yeah.
You know, see what Vocam Malone and James White and all these different scholars, they don't have that. That's how you're supposed to sup with Yahweh Shai. He sups with you. He gives you a spirit to break down certain precepts. That's how you understand the testimony of his life through precepts, man. Okay. You have one precept, you're talking about something. All of a sudden, the Spirit will jump on you, another precept will come. You know, it's just like that. That's called spiritual, man. We don't make this up. Hey, we don't come up here and rehearse. And we rehearse an hour of what we gonna say, what we gonna do.
You got somebody doing that, man. It's a show. It's a show on Broadway. This is Ezekiel 37, verse 9. Then said he unto me, prophesy. This is the angel speaking to Ezekiel, right? He said, prophesy. What are you doing when you prophesy? You're speaking of the future. So you can best believe whoever you prophesy to, they don't get it. Because the prophets were showing the future. So if a man come up to you telling you about 2,000 years from now, Lord ain't show you nothing. You're going to be like, man, I don't see that. You just see what's going on in front of you, man. But if the Lord say, bling, take that damn veil off your eyes, you go say, oh shit, I see it too. Now you see what the prophet saw. Because what the prophet see is out of the ordinary.
And let me tell you something. That right there is a level of spiritual power. That's spiritual power on itself. To tell these people of the future. We're telling you of the future. The Lord has given us a forecast to tell you people and warn you of what's about to happen to Babylon the Great, man. That's spiritual power to do that, man. The Lord has given us that power to actually discern these scriptures, man, and warn the people. All right? No, we're not up here singing the chorus. We're not here, everything is all reversed. No, man, this is all spiritual, man. You know? And that's spiritual power in itself. To be able to discern and actually read these books and break them down. Not just read it like the Christian church. You know, they make things up as they go. But you know, Ezekiel 28, and he fell down from heaven and he was up. Oh, that's Satan. That's Satan right there. You know, the book of Jude, you know, the fallen angels right there. And they left their first state. You know? You know, no, man. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, in these last days that we're living in, hey, We're living in an important and exciting times, brothers. Because we're living in a time where this man's kingdom is ready to be removed. And we're speaking upon that by the Bible. So the spiritual power's right there. You know? I just wanted to add that.
Beautiful. Ezekiel 37, verse 9. Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind. So when you go into that, the etymology of the word prophecy, you got the pro, which is before. Foresee is to say. Professor, same thing. Pro, confess. It's saying before. So Ezekiel had to say what before? When you go into this chapter, it's going into a chart. It's going into, at this time, the nation was separated. The nation wasn't together. When he saw the valley, what did the Lord actually do to Ezekiel? He took Ezekiel to America. He didn't actually see a valley. Ronald talking about Rome got to actually come together before Ezekiel 38 happened. There's got to be these skeleton bones that come together and connect. Remember that game back in the day? It was a skeleton. You had the operation. Like that there, a bunch of bones from the game of operation supposed to come together. The man is not spiritual, man. Like the Apostle say, you searching these scriptures out with your intelligence. You're trying to use the wisdom of this world to figure out the scriptures. That's not how it goes. Only the Spirit of the Lord knows what's in the Spirit of the Lord. You can't figure this out with your damn degrees. Oh, I got my doctorate, I got this, I got that. I worked at Stanford. I went over here to Yale a few years. These are all my trophies. So yeah, I can handle this Bible. This is how they dealing with the word of the Most High, man, and they tripping themselves up. What the Lord did to Ezekiel, he took them to the future. He took them to this place here. Look at the children of Israel today, man. We're dry. To be dry, you're empty. Somebody give you a bottle of water, you go put it to your mouth, ain't nothing in it. The damn thing's empty. The people are empty right now, man. They're empty of what? They're empty of the Spirit. We ain't talking about your damn degrees, your accolades, how many trophies you got for running track. None of that shit. We talking about getting empty from the Spirit. That's why the Lord said you can't put new wine in these old bottles. So Ezekiel was in America. He was in 2022. He was in 2012. He was looking at the nation, man. He was showing them the captivity of this place here. That's why it was called the valley. David saw it too. The valley of death. He saw the death of the people, man, and the congregation of the dead. That's what Ezekiel was seeing.
Yeah. This is the book of Job, chapter 32 and verse 8. But there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding.
That go right with Proverbs 21 and 16. He that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. So how did this man get the spirit? Do he go to the store and purchase it? Can you find this at the McDonald's drive-thru? They're not going to Target and shop for this spirit. No, the spirit is looking for you, man. That's how it works with the elect. The spirit has always been working with you, man. You was elected coming out your mother's womb. The day that your daddy stuck his rod into your mama, and that flesh was born, and the Lord matched it with your elect spirit from the heavens, you already came with protection from the heavenly world. The Lord sends the elect down here with angels, believe it or not. Even though your flesh still got to go through the battle of this prison, but your spirit has been protected from day one coming out your mother's womb. That's how the thing works, man. You've always been elected, but when you was activated at your proper time, you were activated to where you knew what was going on, like Neo. Remember Morpheus told Neo, you always knew it was something different about you. You know this just wasn't it for life. Even when you go out and drink and chill, you know that this ain't it. There's something troubling you. And Neo was like, yeah. Because remember, they came into the office, he like, what the hell's going on? He wanted to get out of it.
But that was us too.
Yeah.
When you think about it, I know when I was growing up, I was always into the scriptures. I was always into the Bible. I didn't know what I know now. I was a Muslim one time. I was a proper sinner.
I just carry around with the
I was studying. I was down here.
ABC bookstore. Old school bookstore.
I used to always come down there. politics.
Yeah.
And then right here, water. You know? Hey, we was searching. We knew we was looking for something. But all along, hey Lord, it was a spirit in us looking that connection back to the Father, man. We were looking, and now we found it. No, matter of fact, the Lord found us. Because he chose us.
Yes.
You know? But it's like the book of Job said, it's a spirit in us. But it said that the Lord giveth the understanding.
Yes.
Can I read something? This is the wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7 and verse 22. For in her is an understanding spirit, holy, one only, manifold, subtile, lively, clear, undefiled, plain, not subject to hurt, loving the thing that is good, quick. Woo. Give me John 6 and 33. Because I'm going to read it again. Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 22. For in her is an understanding spirit, holy, one only, manifold, subtile, lively, clear, undefiled, plain, not subject to hurt, loving the thing that is good, quick. Read that what you got.
Yes.
It's quick.
St. John 6. St. John 6 and 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profit nothing.
It's the spirit, the Holy Spirit, man. The spirit of wisdom and understanding, man. And this is what Solomon is breaking down. Because Solomon asked the Heavenly Father to give him wisdom, man. All right? Hey, Solomon had asked, you know what I'm saying? Solomon had said, you know what I'm saying? I want to live in life. I want money. I want rich. What's the first thing he asked? He asked for wisdom, which is the spirit. And the Lord blessed him with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and still blessed him with riches and slavery. I did some research out there. So I was studying, and I went into Second Chronicles. And listen to this, brothers. Second Chronicles, chapter 9, when the Queen of Sheba came to visit. And the story goes that she heard of the fame and the wisdom of Solomon. And she wanted to see for herself. But she said that she didn't believe it. But when she finally traveled to meet him, and she sat down, and he was breaking down that wisdom the Lord gave her. She said, it overwhelmed her. She said that she almost fainted. That's the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. She almost fainted. And she said, you know something? It's true. You are wise of all the planet Earth. And it said that she gave him a beautiful stone and things, and she gave him 600 talents of gold. I looked that up.
That's how.
She gave him 600 talents of gold. I looked that up, and I Googled it, and I said, what is 600 talents of gold in today's money gold? Hey, brothers, Google it for yourself to see if I'm lying. 600 talents of gold, $1 billion. Now, if I'm exaggerating, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I typed in. But even, let's just say if it was a minute, 2 minutes, 30 minutes. This is to show you that Solomon and the kingdom was a prelude of what's coming. Because it was peace. All the nations round about were tributaries and servants. They all came and paid what Isaiah 60 said and prophesied about that they were the forces of the Gentiles should come. But that was a prelude, a foreshadowing of what's to come, man. You know how much money and gold? She said that she was overwhelmed. That even, she said that even the doorman, she thought that was Solomon. The doorman. She thought Solomon was the doorman because he was clothed. The apparel, the clothes they had on, it was royalty. Yo, Solomon had his hey man, come on, man. Solomon had his cupbearers, his door men, his servants. They all was decked out. Ain't nobody looked like a bum in his kingdom. They said that his spoons, his utensils, his plates, they were all made out of gold. They said that he had 2 lions made out of gold in his throne. And when you came up to his throne, he had I think it was 6 steps or 7 steps of gold. They're decked out. Decked out, man. And he was ruling for 40 years. So within those 40 years, you know how much gold, how much wealth that the nations and kings around the area was bringing to them? Queen of Sheba is just one story. You know? And that's why when you go into the New Testament, it says even the queen of the south condemned you. Because she was a heathen, but she actually believed and said, man, it's the dude right here. And, as a matter of fact, she said, may your power be she said, may the God of Israel, your God, may be I forgot what she said. She said, it was he's the God. I don't want to butcher. Let me get it. Yeah, because she said, let me see if I can get it.
And when you think about it, by the way, she left after that. She didn't become his wife. Solomon had wives. When you go over to the 11th chapter, they all stayed.
Yeah.
She left.
That's a wacky tacky doctrine, man.
The gold comes from heaven. I tell you in Haggai, the gold and silver is mine, saith the Lord. The Lord actually makes that's heaven. He actually makes that, but he make you work for it. You gotta dig for it. You gotta dig for that gold, but it's actually created from the Heavenly Father. He'll make $11 million worth of gold, and you be sitting there and don't even know it. So we gonna get all that gold back, man. That's all he's gonna do.
Second Chronicles chapter 9, I'm gonna move around, verse 1. And when the queen of Sheba heard of the fame of Solomon, she came to prove Solomon with hard questions at Jerusalem.
Tested his arm.
Right? With a very great company and camels that bear spices and gold in abundance and precious stones. And when she was come to Solomon, she communed with him of all that was in her heart. She had a lot of questions.
Yeah.
You know, she even came, like, you know about the mighty Hebrews? They came out of Egypt, the split. They what? Moses split? You know, what? Not one Israelite died. What? Are you serious? She heard the stories. She heard about it. That's why whenever you went, yeah, she heard the stories. She had questions. She said, I gotta go see it.
Yeah. She heard about David.
And she heard about David. She heard about Moses.
Yep.
She heard about
Joshua.
Joshua, Caleb,
Gilead.
Yeah. Okay. Oh man. I thought I had a charger.
So that's a beautiful thing.
Damn, it's gonna die. Yeah, it's one of those days. Salakia brothers, man. I'm so sorry. I apologize. My battery stick. You don't got yours, out?
Yeah.
Let me borrow yours real quick. Let me borrow your battery stick. Thank God for the aunt, man. I got to charge now. Thank you, brother. Salakia brothers. We're gonna get right back to it. Hey, all praises. Ooh, hey, it was 10%, man. It's ready to go out, man. and Esau probably watching. We're like, yeah, it's 10%. It's about to die. No, Esau, the brother had to back up. All right, so let's get back to it. All right, verse 6. Howbeit I believed not the words until I came. This is what she's saying. Until I came, and my eyes had seen it, and behold, the one half of the greatness of thy wisdom was not told me, for thou exceedeth the fame that I heard.
He blew her mind. He blew her
Hey, like that. Y'all ever seen the Wu-Tang Saga?
No, she was the queen.
They had the Wu-Tang Saga, right? Or the Wu-Tang Saga they had on
It came on Hulu.
Yeah, on Hulu. The story of the Wu-Tang Saga. I know you brothers watched it.
I checked it out.
Yeah, I checked it. I liked it. I liked it. It was good.
All put together.
But you had this chick, Lila. She played Lila, Carmelo Anthony's wife. Yeah. And she plays like an executive producer or something like that.
Yeah.
And she said if it makes her.
Oh, yeah. I remember that part. Yeah.
Well, that's how she was. She was like, Well, that's what she said. She's saying to Solomon, the one half of the greatness of. And why am I reading this? Because the Lord is about to put that fame one more time. I know you all over Zechariah 3 and 19. Okay? The people don't believe. Even a lot of Israelites don't believe. But the Lord is about to pour that fame, that spirit on us once again, man. To you sincere brothers, man. And how are we going to get that fame? Through spiritual powers, divine intervention, miracles, man. The Lord is about to give that fame to us, man. This is why I'm reading this. And then verse 8, 2 Chronicles 9 and 8. Blessed be the Lord Yahweh thy God. This is what she's saying. Listen to this. Blessed be the Lord Yahweh thy power, which delighteth in thee to set thee on his throne, to be king for the Lord Yahweh thy power, because thy power loved Israel. This is a heathen saying this. She's seen that power, that fame, that wisdom. He was talking like that at one time. I was like, man, this man Daniela has this God is the man. He's a God. And he's like, yo, listen, he served the true God. Daniela was like, look, that's like, no. He realized like Israel is the true God. And the God of Israel, Yahweh is the true God. And Daniel is the servant. He knew. He said Daniel is getting the secrets. He's a prophet. He said, I got a secret. He loved him. Put on the road. I want to give you a ring. He said, that was a signet ring. Put a chain on his neck. He put a chain on him. Well, the Lord gonna put that, man. People gonna come out the woodworks, man. When you start seeing great men of the Lord in these last days, healing people, healing themselves, healing one another, people gonna be like, yo! Like I told them, you read that. I'm gonna get back to this.
Take your time. I'm gonna read it in the NLT. Look at this. This is Zephaniah 3 and 19. And I will deal severely with all who have oppressed you. I will save.
Wait, hold on. He said severely. That don't sound nice.
Vocab.
That don't sound nice.
Somebody say, like, you really in trouble. Like, that's that.
No, man. Really, you know what I mean? People jaws drop when you hear that word severely.
I will save the weak and helpless ones. Who shall promote thee, Israel? Jeremiah 15. Who shall go inside to ask how you doing, huh? Nobody. Ain't nobody that you in for us. Everybody making money off of stuff. Well, we got our protector. We don't have nobody, man. That's right.
We have the true power. That's why I said in my lesson, and now we say it again.
Yeah.
Now we're about to approach the gates of Jacob's trouble.
Mm-hmm.
We're going into Jacob's trouble.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to rely on our power. And the angels right there, look, we're going to have to rely on those brothers over here. Why you think the angels been around a lot now?
Yeah.
Now they manifesting themselves like nothing,
They
like
are.
showing themselves
Yes, they are.
everywhere.
They start getting scared.
And there's a reason, because the Lord has commanded them to, it's starting early, just to show you, the Lord commanded the children to protect us even now,
Yeah.
when things are not even going bad.
Yeah.
They're ready already.
Yeah, they are.
They're prepared,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And it's a reason why we see in the chariots everywhere. And the apostles, last Saturday when they was out there in camp, Apostle Tahar looked up and they seen a couple too. They looked up and it was like, oh, he told the bar, and they was working. It was like two of them went up, watching over the elders, man. You know, they're watching all the elders, man.
So it says, and I will save the weak and helpless ones. I will bring together those who were chased away.
Woo, wait a second. Who got chased out of Jerusalem? And who did it? Which were what? Edomites. Okay?
I will give glory. I will give glory and fame to my former exiles.
Wait a second. And you know, we read the King James version. You know, that's old English. And brothers that are seasoned like us, we understand we understand the case. But the NLT, it gives you more clarity. You're like, whoa, we have part to give on up. Because it's telling you who are the outcasts. Who are those that was checked? Oh, I got a precept for that.
Check this out. Huh? The 1948 is on there already.
Oh!
How can you be talking about them?
Matter of fact,
there already.
A good point.
You small answer there.
No, that's enough. Read it again. Amalek, Harry Rosenberg, all your Amalekites. Explain this right here. Read it.
I will give glory and fame to my former exiles. You know, an exile was somebody exiled, like Adam and Eve was exiled from the garden. And the Lord put a sword there so they couldn't get back in. When you exile, basically you're kicked out. Somebody exile you from Canada, you cannot come back. We've been exiled, so therefore Ronald, what's his name? Ronald Dawson? Ronald McDonald. You talking about come on back to Africa. The Lord exiled us out of Israel. You Old Testament Israelites that in the 1960s went back into Israel, the Mona Israel, the Lord kicked us out of there. That's part of the curse. The Lord's going to bring us back there under the hand of Yahushua. We're exiles.
This is Psalms chapter 60 and verse 1. O God Yahweh, thou hast cast us off. Thou hast scattered us. Thou hast been displeased. Oh, turn thyself to us again.
And that's what we in right now. That's what's happening right now.
Oh, turn thyself to us again.
That's what's happening. Reconciliation, vocab.
Again. What's the definition of again?
Yeah, meaning you was once there.
You was once dead. Now you're coming back again. That's why when you read Romans 11, it's talking about Israelites.
Exactly.
Because when you read verse 23, it says, and he can graft them again.
Reconciliation.
That degenerate plant.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
So we are the outcasts. These Hispanics and so-called African Americans and Native Americans, you're the outcasts, man. You're the Israelites, man.
Yep.
Like Sirach said, that him that wasn't thought of wearing the crown.
Yeah. Now about the win.
We're about to wear the crown, man. The scriptures say he wasn't even thought of. Nigga, spit, what that?
Yeah.
Huh? them Puerto Ricans, them Haitians, them Negroes. Ain't nobody. We are the last in the list to be looked upon royalty, man. You know? That's it.
So back in. I will give glory and fame to my former exiles.
Words like again, former, you know what I'm saying? Passed away, exiles. Those are the Israelites.
But see, this is prophecy here. Because when he was speaking this, he said, my former exiles. We're still exiles.
Yeah, we still.
So he was seeing this in the future.
Right.
He was seeing Israel with the glory. He saw it with the fame because they were no longer exiles.
Isaiah saw us out here in the heavens.
Yes.
He saw us.
Yeah.
That was that altar.
Yes.
In the midst of Egypt.
Yep.
Us.
Yeah.
In the spirit.
Yeah.
Giving our lives as an
Yeah.
offering when we out here, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, people don't even want to come out here.
Yeah.
But we not afraid.
Yeah.
We ain't afraid of nothing, man.
Yeah.
Because we got the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua with us.
We stay in the spirit. And when you think about it here, Zechariah, see Ezekiel 37, we was just reading, Ezekiel saw us in a terrible state.
That's right.
Without the fame. Zechariah coming seeing us with the fame. So Ezekiel saw us as the exiles. Dry bones, empty. Zechariah now seeing them full of spirit. He's seeing them in the kingdom. He's seeing Isaiah 60. Because the fame starts here, but boy, oh boy, when we cross that other side, and that's what's about to happen, we actually about to cross the other side of this thing, man. When we cross that other side, we ain't seen, that's why the Lord said, then shall you know as you are known, man. Woo. What does that mean? Woo. That thing, we not even gonna be chasing. We like Michael Jackson and shit, man. He's got to run and shit. He has to chase them and shit. They hurry it up. The youngsters getting them in a limousine, because it's like people throwing in them, trying to touch them. Yeah, Yahusha, they was throwing in Yahusha. The Beatles. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Oh, the Temptations.
Oh, yeah. Oh
Hey,
man.
we about to get like, hey man.
Hey, if you don't blow that out with some water, we just get a little carnal. But it's not carnal. It's really spiritual. We're just using these examples of how you see it in the world. But the Lord our fame is going to highly excel anything that ever happened because it still ties in with Solomon. What did Solomon have that made Bathsheba come? Solomon had the fame. That's why she came in the first place, man. She heard about him. You know, when somebody's famous, they don't have to be near you. You hear about that. That's why we was called the giants. When you go back to the gods, they were giants. What was giant? Their names, man. The things that they were doing. Good, you know what I'm saying? Good news. Well, bad news traveled fast in this place, but good news was traveling fast. You hear the man doing these dynamic things, man, speaking the words of God, giving understanding. It says Solomon knew the understanding of the circus of time. He knew the changing of wind. Go into Wisdom of Solomon in the 7th chapter and tell you what Solomon possessed, man. Solomon knew the alteration of the stars. This is what we gonna have as the elect. And even now, we understand the story. We understand through the spirit of Yahweh, shall we understand what happened in Genesis, why it happened, and how the Lord is closing it up through the rest of the scriptures down to Revelations. All 22 books. Yo, that's going to be valuable in the future, man, in the near future, man. That understanding.
When you go into the story right here with Queen Sheba, she's seen like this, like she can't believe her eyes, she can't believe what she's experiencing.
Right.
The wisdom, the spirit, the understanding that Solomon was with. Because if you can receive it, it was our Lord Yahweh, the spirit.
Right.
You know? And this is why she said this. And she gave the king 120 talents of gold. And now when today's money, 100,000 talents of gold today is 190,257,379 $100. Almost $200 million. 100 times of gold. Because you got to understand, the land of Ham got a lot of gold.
They just had discovery.
They got
somewhere in the west. Yeah.
one of those.
3 months ago.
Yeah, they found. I think it was almost $1 billion worth of gold. Something like $1 billion worth of gold.
You heard nothing about it since.
Yeah, so that land of Ham, it's built with a lot of nutrients and minerals and gold and gems.
Right.
It's filled with it, man, and that's going to be ours.
Yes.
That's going to be ours
It belongs to us anyway.
because the earth is ours.
Yeah.
They're going to have to pay tributaries to us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So hey, that's a lot of money. So let's go back to that real quick.
Yep.
And she gave the king 120 talents of gold and of spices great abundance, precious stones. Neither was there any such spice as the queen of Sheba gave King Solomon. Verse 11. And the king made of the algum trees terraces to the houses of the Lord and to the king's palace, and the harps and the psalteries for singers, and there was none such seen before in the land of Judah. And King Solomon gave to the queen of Sheba all her desires, whatsoever she asked, besides that which she had brought unto the king. So she turned and went away to her own land, she and her servants. Okay? Verse 13. Now the weight of gold that came to Solomon in 1 year was 603 score and 6 talents of gold, which is 660 talents of gold. Now when you do that, it's approximately almost $1 billion. $1 billion, man. Okay? Besides that, because true money is gold. True money is something with value. The money that we got right now, that ain't no value. You know, to show you that it ain't real money, it's losing its value. Real money like gold, silver, diamonds, gems, sapphires, they don't lose their value. It stays because it's a natural resource. Okay? So it says, besides that which Chapman and merchant brought. And it said, besides what the merchant brought. It's only gold. It said, besides what the merchants brought. So he had tributaries. Merchants are people that have business. Yeah, merchandise, businesses. And they will bring it to the king. So it was a foreshadow of what's to come. And I'm going to finish right here. And all the kings of Arabia and governors of the country brought gold and silver to Solomon. And King Solomon made 200 targets of beaten gold, 600 shekels of beaten gold went to one target. And the target was like, you had a military men, you know, they would have like their armor and it would protect like the neck area. In case the enemy comes, even though they wasn't in war. But in the past, like King David was going to war, his father. So he knew the story of his father. He knew the story of Zedekiah, David, and down in the Saul, killing all those Edomites. Bloodshed, slicing throats. You talking about slicing throats, punching your back. And it was real bloody, man. You know what I mean? So a target, you know, I looked it up. It protects your neck.
It's a vital area right
Yes, right here. You get the jugular. It's called the jugular. That jugular vein, you can just die. So they knew warfare. They knew combat. You know, Israel knew, they were all into that, man. You know, and that's why a lot of these nations were afraid of this.
You can't tell me you don't see it.
We powerful people, man. We the children of Yahweh Shem Yahweh. But what was our downfall? What made us the fall was the disobedience.
Yes.
We're a powerful nation, and the Lord always was with us. But the reason why we went into captivity, the reason why we lost certain wars, and the Babylonians and the Persians, the list goes on, and they were able to, manhandle us. It was because we disobeyed. Disobedience. It ain't no difference today. We're disobedient people, man. We are disobedient people. But the Bayah, the men of the Lord, the elect, they're gonna walk that straight gate. They're gonna be obedient to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And that's why that's why they're gonna get that gift, the fame. They're gonna get that praise.
This is Isaiah 60, verse 9. Surely the owls shall wait for thee, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy son from far, and thy silver and thy gold with them, unto the name of Yahweh thy power, and to the Holy One of Israel, because he hath glorified thee. Jump down. 16th verse, same chapter, Isaiah 16. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles. What does that mean? Well, when a mother, she gives suck to a child from the breast. Why? Why? Because all the nutrition, everything that child needs is right there in that nipple, man, to build that child up. There's things that the Gentiles have that most healthiest. They ain't gonna be bringing no half-lipping ass camels to us, man. No rundown ass. You go to some of these farms, man, these sheets all skinny, drugged up. They'll slice the gene. No, they're gonna bring the best. They're gonna imagine, you going to see the king, he requires maybe 100 sheep. You're gonna take 7-8 months to raise the sheep properly. You're gonna watch them sheep because you're bringing the sheep to the Israelites, man, to the gods. They're gonna just like when you taking clothes to the cleaners, man. Good cleaners, they're gonna be cleaners. So when they hand them back to you, they hand them to you with a smile. They're gonna be offering the best of what they got. That's what you do. To the gods, you offer the best. That's what our Lord requires. You ain't bringing no shabby offering to the Heavenly Father, even though the Israelites did.
That's why you gotta make sure you clean without blemish. You gotta make sure you without gap. You gotta make sure you're not doing the Lord's work deceitfully. Because you're the offering now. You're the offering now, man. And if you don't get your shit right, man, hey, you're gonna be left here. You're gonna be left here and be destroyed, man. You'll be part of that barbecue we spoke about Saturday. Okay? It's coming to America.
It's about you being an offering. Romans 12, verse 1.
Beautiful.
I beseech you, therefore, brethren,
That's it.
by the mercies of Yahweh, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice. So we are a walking sacrifice. So through the Spirit, the elect is clean through the Spirit, so we put known as the elect or the word. This is perfect. Get the word out, coming through the waters, make it becoming a spectacle, putting your life on the line, despite the odds that's against you. It's labor, studying is labor. That's why brothers don't do it. Studying is a sacrifice. Now I want to watch the game, man. Now I want to do it. Hey, you want to do a lesson? Now I'm going to get back to you, man. Every time I ask you to do a lesson, every third, oh yeah, you check the calendar. Oh, that's game night. So you putting off the lesson and studying because it's a labor. That's why our Lord tell you that a workman, right to divine, it's a labor study. If you really studying, and like the Bible said, you're doing a scholarship, right? A scholar is always entrenched in study, man. That's a labor, so that means you gotta pull off the world. So many things that we're trying to transform because, like we always do, we gotta be worthy to stand before the Son of Man. How you worthy and you ain't worked on your sacrifice, which is you?
This whole thing we're doing right now, coming out to the highways, proving our faith, being sincere, studying. We're all doing it to work. We're working to make sure that when that day comes, we're praying that we are worthy. What do you think you're doing when you're doing your videos, or you're praying in secret in your home, or you're out here in the highways and you're warning the people? and you're studying and you're meditating, you're being a good brother, and you're doing and sharing your arms and you're feeding the poor, you're warning, you giving what you got. What is that? What are we doing that for? Because the Lord is looking the whole time. And the angels are writing everything down. Because we're all doing this so you can earn a spot. We all trying to earn a spot in that big ass chariot that the world don't believe in. That the people think it's a fairy tale. This ain't no fairy tale. This is reality, man. And you need faith for it, man.
God said, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice. Holy. What does the word holy mean? Separated. That means 1 John 2 and 2 goes about the word. You gotta separate yourself this time. You can't be unequally yoked. And that goes for brothers that's in the knowledge that know they Israelites too. You can't be at a unity camp. You know, a brother got a problem with the doctrine. We ain't just talking about no little man. Look, the Lord said, "Can two be together unless they be agreed?" They tripping up on some. This is like the death they tripping up on. The mark of the beast ain't no. That ain't no fly by night. I think AOC said, "Oh, they know it, but it's not necessary for salvation." Come on, man. Are you serious? The Lord tell you that in the next chapter over, that's your ass. If you take that damn grain of rice, man. That's not like it's necessary for salvation to be. You know, so it's you know, these camps are tripping up on major prophecies right now. So are you completely making your body a living sacrifice? That's something for all of us, you know, question for all of us to ask ourselves. The Lord tells us about putting on the electors. We're those lambs. We went over that Saturday about the barbecue, man. We're those lambs. We're those sheep. You know, we the fat part of the offering that the Lord wants. That's us. And you know what the fire is? Those bombs. Those lasers from the chariot, man. Those the bombs. So we fighting to stay in the spirit. We fighting to get straight. But ultimately, we can't do this without our Lord. You can't get straight without the Spirit of the Lord. I don't care what you do. The Lord keeps you straight. Okay.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 14 and 1. O Israel, return unto the Lord Yahweh thy power, for thou hast fallen by thy iniquity. Take with you words, and turn to the Lord Yahweh, say unto him, take away all iniquity, and receive us graciously, so we, that offering, the living sacrifice he's talking about, Romans 12, so will we render the calves of our lips. What is a calf? It was an offering. You take a calf and you put it in the altar, the high priest will offer it to the Lord. But what are we doing now? We're speaking it. We're the offering. The calves of our lips. We're out here protesting, proclaiming the kingdom. That this devil kingdom is going to fall. A new kingdom is coming. We're the Israelites. You're the devils. You heathens are going into slavery. And that's the calves of our lips. We're offering, man. We're the offering now, man. Sirach 39 and 12. Yet have I more to say, which I have thought upon. For I am filled as the moon at the full. Hearken unto me, ye holy children, and bud forth as a rose growing by the brook of the field. And give ye a sweet savor as frankincense, and flourish as a lily. Send forth a smile, and sing a song of praise. Bless the Lord in all his works. And that's that offering, man. You know? And the full moon represents the whole truth. A full. It ain't no half of the truth. It ain't a 85%. No, the elders of Great Millstone, you're gonna get in line because the Lord has sanctified those elders, man. The full moon, man. And we're gonna be offering ourselves like that. And it's gonna be a sweet savor to Yahweh Shem. And if me and this brother on the right track, and all you brothers and the elders, when we out here, don't you know we're offering that sweet savor to the Lord? The Lord is up there like this. Ooh, yes, those are my men. That appeases the Lord, man. We should be that offering in the midst of Egypt, man. But that's why it's so important for us to come out here. Why? Because we're offering that Savior to Him. It's a spiritual offering, man. And the angels are watching. And He was just moving. Always out here for us, man. Saturday, during the daytime, you know, they're out here too, but we don't see Him as much because they cloaking. They cloaking from the clouds. And they show themselves to us, but at night, you can see it real good. Call all y'all about some y'all stuff. Okay? So we're at...
And I want to add on.
You got it.
Read that scripture. You know, your teaching is your sweet Savior.
That's right.
Your videos you're doing, so you got to be doing it right. Coming out the camp, like what you're doing, this is a sweet Savior. This is part of the sacrifice. You can't be sending up Cain sacrifices when you teach, man.
Yeah,
Come on,
man.
you serious?
This thing about serious, man. It's scary, man. You got it.
Setting up candy bars for sacrifice, man. You got to be out here with the right doctrine, man. Because you're talking to souls. These are not. See, y'all just looking at people. These are regular. You're speaking to souls, man. These are not just your bodies in your military. That's why AUIC had a. They said, you see us on the news. You see what we did in the Parkway. Come join the army of the Lord. IUIC.org. Call, join now. Like it's some kind of military, man. They just looking at the videos of their bodies. They just numbers. They probably don't even know a lot of those things. They ain't personally sick with those men. Those are just numbers that are commercial from the church. You're dealing with souls here, man.
Where in the Bible you ever read in the Bible where Yahweh told his disciples, look, we got to go to the arena.
Yeah.
They just fired one of our Israelite brothers that was working in the lion's den. We got to go march up there, man. We got to start protesting. Come on.
12 disciples, right?
You ain't never hear that, man. Because that type of behavior, that tradition is of the world, man.
Yeah, that's not the same.
That's of the world. You out there boycotting with signs.
Yeah.
You ain't no different than these worldly. You ain't no different than my man. They just locked him up. His name.
Chair Master Jack.
Yeah.
Supposedly gave him like 20 years.
They just suppose they got his ass, man. And he was out there with guns, beating the pack. And look what it got him. Look what it got him. Huh? But what are we doing? We ain't got nothing. We ain't got no weapons. But we got the Bible. This is our weapon. I keep telling you, man, that's a weapon. That's a powerful weapon, man.
So, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, right? Sacrifice is all we don't have to eat. And you know, this meat right here, because sacrifice coming to camp, like the apostle teaches, it's a season, in season, out of season. It's a constant labor. And you gotta do this while you're alive and while you're healthy to do. You can't. How you gonna be put a sacrifice if you're dead? You got some brothers that's alive, they're able to go and put it into work, and they're not doing it. And if they do it, they're not doing it right. So it's like you gotta do it, but then you gotta do it right. But you're a living, as you're walking, as you're eating. You don't know. You sitting there eating, people don't care about the Lord. No. Do you know who you are? You a sacrifice. Then get the hell out of here. I ain't trying to hear that. You can't tell these people in the world that they're sacrificed. But they will be sacrificed based on Isaiah 34. So only the men of the Lord has opened the elect minds. When we understand this scripture clearly, this should make you scared. That's like somebody looking at you, remember the cartoon? With a cat get hungry, and the mice look like a steak. I forget what cartoon that is. Yeah, but he got hungry. I think, what was the rat name? Tom was Jerry, what was it? Tom was the cat. Okay. And Tom and Jerry sometimes look like the steak. That's how we walk around steaks, man. And the Lord seasoning everybody right there. You know, he getting that grill ready. And you just walking, and people don't see it.
And like you said Saturday, we're not trying to be part of that grill. We don't want to be part of the course meal. We're trying to evade that, man. This is serious. It's coming. And we're afraid of it. We know the Lord the God of Israel, the God of Yahshua, Yahweh, through the angels and the Son, Yahweh Shai, which the one even calls Jesus. He's coming to do damage to this place. And we don't want no parts of it. We want to make sure we on his side. And he can receive us like, yo, now on my side. You know?
It says acceptable. See that? So you got to be separate, which is holy. Acceptable. The Lord ain't going to, look, if somebody bring you a shabby sacrifice, man, get out of here, man. The Lord told us when in Amos the 5th chapter, he said, do away with your songs, your food, your vows, your hip hop. I don't want to hear your music. I don't want to get your sacrifice. Get it out of here, man. You're going to have some people coming before the Lord today, right? And the Lord will say, I never knew you. Meaning, take your sacrifice and go to other darkness, man. Yeah. You're going to stand. The Lord tell you that. He said, clothe with white raiment that you found not naked. Some people will come before the Lord naked. That's that sacrifice that he's not dealing with. He's going to say, Bishop Burger, who let this man in the wedding? Who let him in here? Yo, that's embarrassing too, man. You walk in somewhere, there's like 500 people, they just stop the music. Like, yo, what you doing? Yo, get him out of here. It's embarrassing. You just stop there, like, looking, they keep fighting, they carry you out. You know what I mean? They gonna dust you up a little bit. Like, get up in here, man. Get out of here, man. But on a serious note, he tell you that the doors closed and they was knocking. Like, hell, it's gonna be a lot of that Noah effect, man. How they was banging on that shit. Hell, come on, please, Noah. You can imagine. Noah, I got kids. Holding kids up to the ark. Noah going crazy, holding his ears. They scratch him. They probably got, you know, Jay, he got sticks and shit. We gonna break in this joint.
That's when the scripture gonna be fulfilled, where it says, then they should know there was a prophet among them.
Beautiful.
You know? That's when they're gonna be like, then they should know there was a prophet among them. All those men that were out there that you was ridiculing because you said they had dresses on. You know what I'm saying? Saying telling our elders they bums.
They too old.
They too old.
Only in the black community when we say someone is old, so people, everybody else, they actually worship their elders. That's the wisdom, man. You fool. But because they got gray hair, that qualifies people more. I don't know who he is. So it says, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. So what we doing is reasonable, man. The Lord gonna say, like he tell you about that the Lord gave talents to the men. He gave one man 10, next man 5, he gave one man 1. He came back to collect. The one that had more, he had increased it. The other one who had less, he increased it. Then here go that one. He come back with the same talent, the same penny, thinking that that's an acceptable sacrifice. And he said, look, I'm not gonna put it into a napkin. He had it all pretty and shit. And he said, you know I'm a hard man, reaping where I didn't plant, taking basically one saying, you know I be taking niggas shit. You know I be eating niggas food. And this what you gonna bring to me? You gonna get it, he had it in a napkin and shit. Or say, take that from him, give it to him, get his ass up out of here, man. You're going to bring that like that's a reasonable sacrifice. If the Lord gave you this knowledge, man, you just sitting on this, you're not increasing it, you're not working, you healthy, you got arms, you got legs. Look, we got all these damn clothes. We grow up, we grow with this shit. They grow with this. And you can't even get busy. Oh, yeah, man, you got to stand with dimes and shit. Everything. You got 2 minutes, you up and down, then with the quarters and shit. Yeah. Yo, give me change. Don't let you find a phone booth with the bench. You know, you can sit down, Bell Atlantic and shit. Remember Bell Atlantic? You be like this. Yeah, you got to get this nigga up out of here. It had the door and shit. So you slam the door. But look at the technology. This is reasonable to get the word out now.
What is the excuse, man?
And you're going to stand before the Lord, and the Lord going to say, I never knew you, man.
Yeah,
get away from me, man.
A lot of you men, man, that stay on, you just throwing precepts on the comment boards, and you've been around listening to the elders for years, and you still on the comment boards, man, with scriptures, rather than going out there and opening a camp, man. You should be out there teaching, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Ox said, man, you got brothers in the truth that's not even able to go out to the highways and byways. They're handicapped. They disabled. Some of them are wheelchairs. Some of them got shot. Some of them are paralyzed. Some of them got just sicknesses that they just can't go out there. But here you go, you healthy as hell. The Ox, like the Ox said, you got your arms, you got your eyes, you got a phone, and you're not even out there, man. So how the hell are you presenting your body as a living sacrifice? What do you think Yahweh Shem Yahshua gonna do to you when he returns? You like the Ox said, you got this truth, and you put it in a napkin, and you put it in your back pocket, man. And not just in your back, you put it all the way down the back pocket. You got them old ass Levi's with them long, them deep ass pockets. The leaves, them deep pockets. Hey yo, back in the day, man, that was the thing, man. Remember, you used to wear the 4X white tee, big bag, the jerseys.
Oh, man.
Yo, I was skinny as hell with a 4X, Boston Celtics jersey. You know, that's how we used to do. But the point is, man, you holding this truth in a napkin. That's what the power is about. And the Lord is going to require of you. Yahweh Shemiyah is going to require. You are a living sacrifice, man. Can I read this?
Yeah.
This is Sirach 35 and verse 4. Check this out. Thou should not appear empty before the Lord. What did the Lord say? Thou should not appear empty before the Lord. So you come in to give the Lord a sacrifice, you can't come empty. While you're behind the screen and you ain't out here presenting your body as a living sacrifice, well, you showing the Lord you come in empty-handed, man. So thou should not appear empty before the Lord, for all these things are to be done because of the commandment. Hey, when you look deep into it, that's a commandment. Present your life as a sacrifice, man. A living sacrifice. And it goes, verse 6, check this out. The offering of the righteous maketh the altar fat, and the sweet savor, therefore, is before the Most High. Woo! Come on, man. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You wasted time. There's no time to waste. Playtime is over. You able to come out. Come out. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I know for the first time it could be like a little challenging. But find out where there's a great millstone or camp near you. And fringe, man. Get in for a fringe, man. Come before those camps. And the brothers see like, okay, this brother's coming out here. You know, he's fringing. Okay?
This is Deuteronomy 16 verse 16. 3 times in a year shall all thy males appear before Yahweh thy power, in the place which ye shall choose, in the feast of unleavened bread, in the feast of weeks, and in the feast of tabernacles. And they shall not appear before Yahweh empty. Now check this out. Those are major feast days that all males got to show up for. What's going to be a fourth one added to that? This place here. The Lord said, what's going to go on here is going to overpass the unleavened bread. And right now, the sacrifice that we in this day is us. We can't appear before the Lord empty-handed in this day. Just like you couldn't appear before those high holy days empty-handed. But what do you have? Yourself. You got to put on those new clothes. We got to become Yahushua as much as possible. And you should be under the right leaders. It all goes back to who's leading you, man. Where are you learning from? What camp are you getting your information from, man? Are they preparing you for what's about to happen? Do you know about the elect? The missing vital parts to this truth, man. Just like the body can't go on without veins and arteries. Veins and arteries work together. You put the whole body together, but you forgot to do the veins and arteries, man. Some of these prophecies, that's how deep these prophecies are. You got certain camps that told brothers to go take the damn drug in his arm. He told his, you know he told his camp. I ain't gonna say his name, y'all know who he is. ISUBK, got General Yahana. You told these men to go take that stuff. You got on Sardana show and said, take it. This is what's going on, man. So you forming a body and you're not putting the most vital things, the veins and the damn arteries, man. You're missing the heart. You're missing the brain. There's things missing to your body of work. But you gonna present that to the Father? Because you know how Jake is. Man, when this trouble pop off, you know Jake running right to the Lord. That's why the Lord said, in that day, your ass gonna be willing. Jake talk all that shit, so I was like, oh shit, you heard that shit? Yo, a 9/11 had Jokers shook, man. Jokers was going to church the next day. I'm trying to get more spiritual. I'm trying to find Jesus. Because you saw them there in buildings, you saw people jumping out the window. Your ass got Jesus certified, man. You know how it is. Jake, this shit gonna pop off? Let them drop one of them dirty bombs, man. And they show thousands of people melting in the car. Jake gonna be going crazy, man. But that's the day, Proverbs 1. Lord said, I'm gonna laugh at your calamity. Even though you screaming and hollering my name, I'm gonna say, hey, no, I'm turning away from you, man. The time is now. Those doors are closed. So you couldn't stand before the Lord empty. That was the law.
And you know something else? This is why John said this through the Spirit. Okay? And this is, let's check it out. 1 John chapter 3 and verse 10. In this, the children of Yahweh are manifest, and the children of the devil. Whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of Yahweh, neither he that loveth not his brother. For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning, that we should love one another. Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one, and slew his brother. And wherefore slew he him? Because his own works were evil, and his brother righteous. Hey, you niggas out here, man, slacking, man. You ain't coming out here, man. You able to come out here. You healthy. Present your body as a living sacrifice. Do the Lord's work. All you men hiding this knowledge in the napkin, man, you Cain. You as Cain. You ain't presenting the offering to the Lord. Your works are not righteous, man. Your works are not righteous, man. Because you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. What did Cain do? Just to show you that he was the wicked from the beginning, man. And he slew Abel. Huh? He slew Abel. Okay? And what happened? Through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Isaac and Rebekah had 2 children, twins in the womb. And Abel came back as Jacob. Showing you that he can't, what's going on? I don't know why he did that. See us over here. He could have. It's just the spirits. It's those spirits. Yeah. It's a. Hey, this is what we got. You know, it's just demons on these people, man. Yeah.
Take me walking like this.
No. I was right here. His face, he gone. He looked gone. He looked like he just got out the metaverse. Nigga, he looked like. We said what he do? He did it. No, he just took out the metaverse off. Like he came up like zombies. Like he was like. I'm like, yo, you gotta go over here. Then you was just gonna walk here. Hey, what's wrong with Jake, man? Oh, Jake is lost. Yo, he looked like he just came out the metaverse, man. Oh, they got this movie called. You gotta check it out, man. It's a season 1 already watched. It's called The Periphery. Man, the periphery. It goes into that metaverse. So Esau's miracles.
Right.
Goes into the Quran book.
Oh, yeah?
You know? Yeah, the periphery. They put on that.
What you told me about?
And they put the headset on, and it makes them feel like they really there. They got this guy, he was paralyzed.
Right.
He put on the metaverse headset, and he was running. And he was like, once the game ended, he had no legs, right? The nigga was sitting on the couch with no legs. Look, the nigga had no legs sitting on the couch. He took up, the game was over, they took the headset, he was sweating and shit. The nigga was like this. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. I gotta go back.
He's like, y'all take me to the metaverse.
Yeah. But see, this how Esau gonna get him.
Yeah. It's like the miracles.
Hey, this how Esau gonna get him. Niggas gonna be like, I want the jet. I can run.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna be fly. I can fly.
Yeah.
Yo, in the movie, yo, man.
You can fly in that.
Yo, my man had no legs to the couch, man. It's all like, yo, he had no legs. He looking at my man. He's looking at him like, I gotta go back. Give me the headset. He said, give it. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back. And he was mad. Yo, man, you gotta see it. Oh, he was a Jake, too. Yeah, he was a Jake. To show you that show. Show you 2/3 niggas, man. And he was a Jake, too. Hey, check it out. It's called The Peripheral, man.
Yeah.
It's season 1. Every Sunday's a new episode.
That's just how that nigga face was looking, man.
Oh, there's a lot. Hey, and the girl from the Edomite chick from that movie, The Fifth Wave. You ever seen The Fifth Wave?
Nah, I didn't see that.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
But brothers know about The Peripheral, man. Check it out, man. That's a good movie.
Also check out Upgrade too.
Oh man,
We got Upgrade.
y'all gotta check this out. Upgrade, because it goes into the Karagma as well.
Heavy, and also the metaverse too.
The metaverse. It goes into the metaverse. Nigga, my man look like he's got off the metaverse.
What it is,
He just look. He look lost.
Yeah, he just got high. So that's what that weed doing. Now you gonna get high, then you gonna put on that helmet. Man, you ain't coming out that shit. You already high, so you already in the portal. Then you put the fucking helmet on your mental, which is your brain, or your mind, your forehead. Niggas ain't coming up. They ain't gonna be eating. You know, when you have so much fun, you don't even want to fucking eat. Oh yeah, there was a thing. He was like, we can't take them off because they'll die.
Yeah. It looked like a scene where they was playing the game, the metaverse. It was a crack house.
That's what it looked like.
It looked like a crack house, and they had these valves, but they were chips that they would inject into the headset so they could play the game. And you can
Keep
see
them
them.
alive.
You can see them. You can see them all over the room.
Yeah.
It was like a new version of a crack house.
That's
You
gonna
see
be the new
crack
crack
bottles
house.
on the
The
floor.
metaverse is gonna be a new crack house.
They're gonna be like, yo.
That shit is a drug.
Hey, Esau about to come and get you, man. But
Yeah.
but the elect ain't gonna. Hey, the elect
don't get to see.
the elect don't get to see, man. You know, the elect we can see right through this.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the new high.
That's the new house.
Hey,
New way to have sex.
Hey, Esau can take your funds from your chick, man.
Yeah.
Because everything's gonna be programmed.
Yeah.
And Esau gonna play with y'all motherfuckers, man. You gonna have like 100 chips worth to buy food. The next day you gonna have $2. What is it? I just had 100. He gonna be playing with y'all, man.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be going crazy like, yo, man, it's gonna be all hell out here, man.
That's what that universal stimulus is gonna be about. They gonna
The
load that shit
universal
up.
particle.
They gonna load that shit up with money, and every month you have to spend it. If you don't spend it, hey, you take it away. He's gonna have people out here straight. And look, Jake gonna break their neck to go get that grade right. He's gonna get it. Because that grade of rent's gonna come with a stimulus check every month. You know, Jake love free shit. You mean tell me every month it's $500, $1,000, whatever? I think he said 1,000 per household. So you got 6 people in your house, every chip loads up, including children. $6,000 in his house?
The dogs.
They gonna get a dog.
You gotta get dog. You gotta get dog food for your dog.
Oh my God.
Hey, dogs already chick.
Yeah, man.
They already got for dogs chick, man.
That's chick. He just died.
Yeah.
We bought him. this was years back. You know, they run that, oh, it was a chip in them, because they keep track and all that. You know, it was running that experiment, but that shit, I think it killed them too, man. That was the most I taken them out. Our animals are so innocent, man. I love my animals.
Yeah, you know, especially say we shall love our
Yes.
and you know what I'm saying? These animals, man, it wasn't created for you to tamper with them.
No,
like that.
no.
You putting them on electronic
Yeah.
device into that,
Yes, they did.
man.
They did.
You know how much radio? Oh, that's why it says in the scripture, it says that
Get the pulse.
you're gonna have that
The pulse.
cancer.
The cancer, the ulcer.
The ulcer. From ulcer. Some people gonna die. And they're gonna take. You don't know what's in that chip, man.
It's always transmitted, so that's like taking its phone, which is radiation, and putting it in your hand. See, over there in Switzerland, see, they ran out like 20 years ago and started this chipping thing out there. So they was putting it in their left hand. But see, them chips outdated. And a lot of them was having surgery to remove it because they was catching cancer in their head. So the new one now is to take they running an algorithm on that word. But they taking the C-hip down and they right in because it's coming with more updates. But the thing about this that makes it crazy is always transmitting information. And it works according to your body. When you wake up, the chip wake up. But the chip never turns off. And they were saying, I was watching something today, and they said, well, what if I shake somebody's hand and I'm able to steal his money from his C-hip into mine by shaking his hand? They said it's gonna be some type of protective code that shuts off when we shake that. Come on, man. You can put all these damn electronics in your body. Yeah, you won't catch some kind of damn ulcer, some type of deadly disease, green blood or something.
You got a electronic piece of device in your natural body, which first of all is not supposed to be.
Right, yeah.
So, and you don't know what can cause it. You can cause radiation.
Of course.
But it's going to be elect. Check this out. But the elect is not.
Right.
The Lord told us Psalms 37 and 7. Rest in the Lord Yahweh and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. So the elect, like right now, we can see it crystal clear. We see this man about to start bringing the Quran. So we're not gonna fret. We're not gonna be like, man, this man, what we gonna do? We're being prepared for that, man. We're being prepared for the hour of temptation. That's why it's so important to do the Lord's will, the Lord's work, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, because this all gonna pay out for you, man.
Yep.
For you sincere brother. This all is going to pay out for you. If you are sincere and you part of the elect, Yahweh rocks us up. Yahweh rocks us up. You know, it's going to pay out for you, man. Okay? That's it.
Famous one, Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the devices.
What you got?
Job 5 and 12.
Okay, got something
He
to
disappointed the devices of the crafty. And we know this is a device. This man been savoring over this moment for years. He's been putting it in all his cartoons. He's been putting this all in his movies. Man, this man been savoring over this since 1776. He put it on back of your dollar bill. The New World Order, man. And right now, it's in his hands. The Lord has put the power, Micah 2:1, it's in his hands. He's a God at this time. And the Lord kind of singing like that. So you must believe they slobbing. They got slob, salivate, they got shirts wet, they like, sweating in the dark room, man. Because they looking at the people, they know they saying, the people are fools. They're fools, they're gonna take it.
Useless
eaters, man. So the Lord said, he disappointed the devices of the crafty. This man is wise and dangerous in certain aspects, meaning he does a diligent search. So that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. That NWO is an enterprise, man. So the Lord ain't gonna be no new world order. They're gonna start the seed hit process. That's gonna bring on Jacob's trouble, because you're gonna have a certain percentage of the world that's gonna rebel, that 10, 15, 25% that's gonna rebel. They're gonna bring the guns out, right? Then the third world war is gonna start. They're gonna start the draft up. At the same time, they're gonna pull back on the food. They're gonna pull back on the supplies. They're gonna make it a demand that you pick this for survival. They're gonna draft up a lot of you kids. Then now you're gonna go into DEFCON 2. Every country gonna be in DEFCON 2.
You're gonna need a terrorist attack.
You're gonna get a serious force flag attack,
psyop.
right? Then guess what? Our Lord shows up in the midst of that third world war. That war gonna be heated. But at the same time, they still gonna be millions of people got to get this device. They're gonna be fighting over this device, man. They're gonna be fighting, because when you hear that this device actually has money on it that uploads automatically, man, I cut your hand off. I got my hand and your hand in my pocket, man.
But this devil gonna kill you too. You gonna get the device and still die.
Yeah.
You know, you 2 times dead, like the scripture says.
Twice dead.
Twice dead, man. You know what I'm saying? Twice dead, man.
Twice dead. So the Lord gonna step in. He gonna step in. Spirit's acting up. He gonna step in the midst of this. That's why I say the Lord said he gonna cut this time short for his elect sake.
That's right.
Hey, we looking for a short you know, that's why he gonna end it for the elect's sake, man. The Lord gonna cut this short. Us to tell you that even his very elect, there'll be no flesh left to come get. So in the midst of this, everything happening, that partnership shows up. When our Lord probably show up looking through the windows of that Joker show up, that Joker probably gonna open up, Yahweh Shah gonna float up out that piece. Mr. Magnificent, man. You got NATO gonna activate. Okay, he here. See, we're not gonna hear that. We're just gonna hear alarms. But to them, they're gonna say, he here. And they gonna know what they mean when they say he's here. What do you mean he's here? That's what we mean. That's cold. We can get out of here. You gonna see Michael and them show up. Remember, all the chariots show up. Revelations 19. Everyone when Yahushua shows up on that main horse, was that main chariot, it's gonna be surrounded by different shapes. Remember, the chariot's gonna come in different sides, the triangles, the cigar, as they call them, the cigar ones, the oval ones that we see. They gonna show up. They show up by the thousands too, man. And it just earth gonna be covered. They covering the moon everywhere. This man got a problem on his hand, man. And you know our Lord getting the first dibs on their ass. And that's when everything takes off. And brother was bringing up something. See, the chariots is magnificent. Right before, and this was Ronald McDonald. The only thing to save the elect from this will have to be what you're scared to say to UFOs. Because the chariots gonna move like them bombs are fast. I forgot how the 8,000 miles per hour or something like that. I forgot, I gotta look at it again. Those bombs are extreme. We're talking super hypersonic missiles. Super means above sound. These missiles are moving above my voice. So the chariots can beat the missiles, man. They come in there, job done. And they back in position with the elect on it. Revelations 15. While the bombs ain't even, that was probably less than a minute. The bombs just taking off the silos at supersonic speed. That's why the Lord said that this will be a strange, did you just see what just happened? People in the world will be like, yo, did you just see? Did these people just disappear? We talk about things, this one reality actually, the matrix cracks. The matrix that we living in now, that's held together by glue and shit, and cardboard, this shit cracks, and reality sets in. And then you know that imminent field where you know you're about to die. That's gonna take over. Oh shit, I'm about to die. Because the bomb, everything's ringing off. Everything shuts down, my phone just shut down, everything shuts down. So now you ain't getting that information and shit, because they running, people going crazy. You may hit the Lord, may hit one, bam, shit. Yo, what the fuck? You see the mushroom. Oh, the Lord got a dark day. You shit, no crap. You ain't gonna be thinking about your kids. This is gonna be a selfish moment. Cause we love our kids, right? We love, you know. You say you love that woman. She say she love you too.
And they show you this. They show you. There's another series. I know you brothers know. It's called Invasion. And it's a series. Season. I'm waiting for season 2. And one of the scenes, it was an Elamite family.
Okay.
The husband, the wife, and she had 2 kids. And it was just like that. It was a blackout. Everybody went crazy. It was an invasion, a charity. And the father.
Right.
He was selfish. He got so scared, he left his family.
Oh, matter of fact, I saw that. I think you had told me about it.
Yeah.
That he was East Indian, right? He was cheating on her and shit.
He was cheating on
yeah, he
with
trying to get with the neighbor.
He was cheating with the
Yeah. The wife was the tough guy.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
She was the tough one. She wore the pants in the movie.
Yeah.
But this nigga, he all day, he left his
Yeah, he
family,
left his family,
He
man.
was scared as hell. But then he came back. Then he got killed.
Yeah. But that's what's going to happen. We're going to see people not going to big things running on the street, hit by car. The law going to kill more people. They're going to kill each other by running into each other before the bombs even get here. Then some of them bombs, remember, they run it like racehorses, like Joel tell you. And then if you've ever been to a racehorse show, some horses outbeat. They don't stay at the same. Some horses come in first, second place, third place. Some bombs gonna come in. New Jersey just got hit. They may have a big screen. Oh shit. Florida just got hit. Oh shit. And you in California, you like, oh shit. Florida just got hit. They said Florida just got hit with the fucking bomb. More is coming. Boom. Fucking New Mexico got hit. That's how them bombs gonna be coming in, man. Them bombs gonna be coming in serious. It could be dozens at a time. That's why the Lord telling you in Zephaniah, this is a dark day.
Yeah, let me read this. Revelation 18:8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord thy power, who judges her.
Damn. See that? One day. See, the Lord gonna flip, and we don't understand. We thinking, oh, it's gonna be a build up. I'm gonna get like a year warning, so I'm gonna build a fucking makeshift tunnel and nah, man.
But you gotta understand, within that day, it's gonna come like a thief in the night.
Just about to say that.
It's gonna come like a thief in the night.
Yeah.
That day. But within that day, verse 10, listen to this. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, the great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. It's going to take the Lord 1 hour, to destroy this place, man. That day.
Yeah, and that's serious, man. Them merchants, they gonna be going crazy. That just show you the world is still gonna be going on. They're not expecting this thing to happen, man. They gonna be sitting off in those ships. You gonna have Japan, certain places in Africa, they not gonna get hit. They gonna be looking at this thing on full screen TV, running it over and over and over. This place, America the Great, Babylon the Great, has been destroyed. Like just like them Twin Towers, when they came down, you couldn't believe it. You couldn't believe it. They watched this thing, they ran it around the world over and over, different size, different angles. Oh, this thing is going to be the talk for years and years. Because it's not just that this place got destroyed. What are those things hovering in the sky? You understand? What is that hovering over the smoke? Because y'all remember, the elect sees this.
They're going to manifest.
Yes.
Look at the airplanes fly. They way down here.
That's 35.
He's way up there. But when they come down and manifest themselves, you people gonna lose their mind.
Yeah, that's all. There's so much to talk about. Yo, that's magnificent.
Not to forget, you gotta worry about the Leviathan.
Oh man.
You gotta worry about those newly created spirits that the Lord created for vengeance.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so much going on.
The behemoth. Remember you talking about the Bigfoot sightings of the
You through?
crazy- spiritual power now.
You through, Amalek?
Yeah.
This is Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 19. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword that go down to the stones of the pit, and as a carcass trodden under feet.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers, Esau, Edom. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. Okay? Prepare slaughter for the children, for his children, for the iniquities of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with city. It's it for you this time. It ain't gonna be you coming out the Renaissance.
Nah.
It ain't gonna be another chance where you say you're gonna come out the Caucasus Mountains.
Nah, you don't get
It ain't gonna be when you took the yoke out of David.
Right.
Huh?
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be no other. This time, when you put down, it's over. It ain't no coming back. It ain't no coming back, man. Okay?
Yeah.
What's that movie? Rocky 3 when he's fighting Mr. T?
Right.
And Clubber Lang. But then he was sparring the other black dude. What's his name?
Yeah, he was the American
They became his best friend.
Yeah.
Apollo Creed.
Apollo Creed.
He was sparring Apollo Creed and he was slipping. Apollo Creed got mad.
Right.
And he looked at him, he said, he's screaming at him. He said, Rocky, it ain't no tomorrow.
Yeah.
It ain't no tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's for you, Edomites, man. It ain't no tomorrow for you. You didn't see Brightburn, man? You didn't see that movie, Brightburn, or Superman when he was a kid? He said he'd take over the world.
Yeah.
That was y'all. That was the light, and that was in the spirit of Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Okay? For I will rise up against them, say the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Your posterity is through. Your lineage is through. The Lord is cutting you off finally, man. Okay?
That's it. See the best for last.
And vocab that's talking about Esau, Edom. It's right here in Babylon the Great.
We don't care if you can't see.
Because ancient Babylon, there's still people over there. So when was this fulfilled? What are you gonna say? This was fulfilled too?
Yeah, everything is fulfilled.
Everything that has to do with Esau, Edom is fulfilled.
Yeah, everything is done. Just,
They're done. It's fulfilled.
Don't make rap music.
Get out of here, man. We're gonna wrap it up. You got one more. I got one more.
This is Isaiah 13, verse 13. Therefore, I will shake the heavens. How's the Lord doing that? With those bombs, man. He said, therefore, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place, in the wrath of Yahweh of hosts, in the day of his fierce anger. That's coming, man. The Lord will shake, say in Hebrews, right? With Moses, he shook the mountains. Right? He shook the earth. But now the Lord's going to shake the heavens and he's going to shake the earth, man. 200 million missiles will be shot on this place here, man. 200 million missiles.
This is the book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 21. There shall none of his meat be left.
Beautiful.
Therefore, there shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits.
Difficult position.
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Now, when you go into the word wicked in the Hebrew, it goes into the laborers. All right? Oh, that's James chapter 5, right?
Chapter 5.
You know what I'm saying? When it talks about the elites didn't care about the laborers. So a lot of these people that you see out here, Hey man, they're gonna be up. They're gonna turn. There's gonna be sedition among men. They're gonna be uproar. Okay? Okay? So let's read. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him when he is about to fulfill his belly.
We got it. Bring in, what's his name? The little skinny guy that comes in, the little rich.
Yeah, what do you got? What do you see for the future, man? Looking good. Tell us a lie.
They take a lot right there.
Okay? When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Done eating. Done.
He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bowl of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yeah, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall, terrors are upon him. And that's just silos.
Yeah.
That's the nukes. And the silos, the nukes coming out.
Yes.
Coming here, the Lord is going to destroy this, your kingdom.
Yes.
Through your empire is through.
Yeah.
And this is all the fuss about.
Yeah.
Everything that's going on lately when it comes to the news and the small hats
Yeah.
and the elites and Bill Gates wanting to buy all the farm and Schwab, Claw, whatever, the World Economic Forum, and we're going to have to expand the digital money and blah, blah, blah. It's just all about their kingdom.
You just right. You just proved it right there. That's them talking. They're right there. That's them talking.
That's them. It's going to happen. Because your elite and your soothsayers, they know this. Your warlocks,
There you go.
you know, they know, they're like, Master!
There you go.
Master! Wait! He don't want to hear it. He like, no, he got to have it. They licking their lips. They licking their lips like,
Yeah.
Ooh,
They got their bunkers set. They got their bunkers underground. They got their bunkers at the space station. Yeah, this man is pumped up for a reason.
yeah. Hey, verse 26. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. You done killed off the earth.
Yeah.
Hey, the earth pissed off.
Hey, they might start swallowing his soldiers up.
Well, you just had an earthquake in Indonesia.
Yeah, it killed
55 people.
That was
50, 60 people.
That was
so
the same.
far.
Yeah, that was the same earthquake that hit them a few years ago. Now,
Yeah.
to build all the pedophile doctors up in the hotels with the damn
That's the
kids.
judgment, man. That's the judgment. And Esau's over there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of you Edomites that be out there in the third world countries, you know what I'm saying, pedophiles, having sex with these little young girls.
Young boys.
Eight-year-old boys, 8-year-old girls, man. You know, there's a black market for that, man.
They exposed a lot of them. One of them in the hotels trying to escape with their little prostitutes there. And the parents was involved too, selling off the damn kids for American dollars.
Hey, that's why the Lord
Place gotta go.
That's why you gotta go, Eve.
Rulership.
That's why you gotta go, Eve. Okay? Because the heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. That's why in Revelation 18 they said they looked from far away. They were sad, like, man.
Yeah.
You know? And his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion of a wicked man
Yes.
from Yahweh. Who's doing it? From Yahweh.
Lord.
And the heritage appointed unto him by Yahweh.
Esau, he just read your judgment.
The Lord.
That's your judgment.
It's your judgment, East. E.
And all you basketball entertainers, stars, and shit, you following the wrong man. You're on the wrong team. We just read his judgment here. That's to the wicked. Who's the main wicked man? Esau was made to be wicked. That's his lot in his story here. And y'all gonna roll with Esau. You gonna get the same punishment, man. You gonna suffer the same fate with this damn man.
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what you brothers got with the spirit. And we're going to end it, you know. All right? Hey, Shalom, Pillars of Benjamin. Shalom, Kazak. Shalom, brothers. Shalom, Aquafs. Shalom, bow to the slaughter. All you brothers that I met, Shalom, you sincere brothers, man. Let me read one. This is Pillars of Benjamin. Isaiah 40. No, I like Job 8. Oh, this all good. Job 18 and 5. Yeah, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine.
Right.
The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him. It didn't say put out his candle.
Yeah.
It said his candle shall be put out with him.
That's your light, Lucifer. That's your light. Your new world order, all your wisdom. Shut up. Right on time. It's my battery missing now.
All right. Yeah, I think so. All right, Shalom, brothers. We're gonna go real quick. It's 10%. We don't want the devil to mess with us. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, B'Kadash, Shalom, the Bavarian, Shaw, Yasharala, Babakashah, 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 Nathalayah, Ha, Kasayam, Shaw, Yawadah, Babakashah, 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 Shema, Yasharala, Yahweh, Alahainawa, Yahweh, Shema, Yasharala, Yahweh, Alahainawa, Yahweh, Shema, Yasharala, Yahweh, Alahainawa, Yahweh, Amon. Double honors to the head apostles. Abba. That's right, brother.
Bishops.
Double honors to the head
Yes.
apostles, elders of Great Millstone, man. Shalom to you,
Shalom.
brothers.
Yes.
Stay strong, brothers.
Stay strong.
Shalom. Thanks for the precepts, man.
Yeah, the water.
And shalom to you other viewers out there, too. That,
Shalom.
Because the Lord gets the increase. Edifying lesson.
Yeah.
The Lord get the increase.